Well, hello there, guys. It's been a while since I've actually put a proper video on my YouTube channel, but I think I've got something quite special for you here. It's something I did actually try and get started on Twitch a couple of days ago. And basically, if you don't know, if you remember, on the PES Universe Twitter channel, we actually ran a competition for someone to be manager of our PES Universe team. But basically, what I've got here is our PES Universe team. Now, we did actually get a manager of the team, but I haven't got his face perimeters or anything like that, so I can't build him in game. But anyway, I've got a new man here. He's stepped in, and he's called James Robbins. Now, completely made up fictitious character. You know, he's not alive, basically. I haven't just picked some like random person, but yeah, James Robbins is the guy that's going to be hopefully leading this PES Universe team into something that's going to be quite good, I hope anyway. So yeah, we'll start off. I'm going to be live commenting this anyway, so I'm going to try and get a few games in tonight, and then we'll see where we're going from there. But there he is, James Robbins, nice glasses and a nice hair to boot. So yeah, we'll just click the club team lineup. And we're going to go down to, I've moved them into here. Now, I did replace Rotherham. Now, I don't know if there's any Rotherham fans that might be a bit pissed off, but there can't be that many here. So, yeah, we'll go with that. And we'll do co-op just in case we end up playing with somebody another time. So, yeah, here we are then. Congratulations on getting your job at PES Universe FC. I'm club secretary here, and it'll be nice to start working with you. The staff are here to help you with advice, anything that you may need. Okay, so we've got a couple of dates there that we better keep an eye on. Really, the UEFA Best Player in the Year, a Europe Award. We're not going to be interested in national team squad announcement, probably not. And the last day transfer window, maybe not. I don't think we're going to be bringing anybody in. But the EPL Championship gets underway, and that's obviously what we'll be playing our first season in this year. So again, the club secretary is back. The transfer window is now open. You'll already receive some offers for some of your players. Now, that isn't something that I'm going to be taking up on. My aim is to obviously take this team all the way through to the Premier League, try win a few trophies along the way. So that just isn't going to happen. Now, I've actually got some defaulted some tactics that I use either online or in my play to enjoy season. So I'm just going to use this Manchester City one because I feel like that is the formation that I'm used to playing, so I know it makes sense for me to actually be able to use it. Just going to flip some players around so they're actually playing positions that they are accustomed to, rather than just, why can't I select them? There we go. So I'm actually playing on the right hand side now. Obviously, because we've made these players from scratch, it's using user generic faces. Now, I don't know if many of you know, but I've not got black hair for a start, and I've not got a shit beard like that. So how people look here isn't actually what they represent in the game. It's just a little bit annoying that for some reason it was better when they had the silhouettes, but that's none of my business. I better not get into a debate about what Konami are doing wrong at this point. I may get shouted at. So yeah, I'm going to keep that team as it is, and that is what we're going to start the first season in. Now, it says that Madder is actually better than the Midnight Kid on the right hand side, but just for the opening game, I think we're just going to keep that exactly how it is and see how we get on. So again, we've got some negotiations here that I don't think I'm going to take part in, but I'll just read what the sports director's got to say anyway. So we've got some budgets at our disposal: transfer budget and the salary budget. The transfer budget is used to pay for players when negotiating transfer with other clubs. So it's just your normal bread and butter stuff here, really. And the sports director's popped in again for another word. You can view all the players here. Okay, so we've got a long list of our players there, 20 altogether. And also, someone's actually put a bid in for DR. And again, I'm just going to end that negotiation. I'm not going to be selling anybody. The squad's got only 20 man deep at the moment, so selling anyone will be sort of suicide this early in the season. So our first game of the season then looks like, oh god, the club secretary is back again. You have 2 cans of budget, we've already read that, so I don't need to read that again. So it looks like our first game of the season is against Cardiff, and we are away. So this is a team that we're running with in that nice little stadium there. That's the team that we're running with, and that's the formation we're going to come up with there. Looks like they're playing 3 at the back with 4. It's very defensive. It is very defensive. It looks like they're going to try and beat us on the counter attack. I'm just going to change that kit so that we're not conflicting at all. I think the yellow one will do. There we go, the yellow one. So yeah, it looks like we've got quite a balanced team on paper, and they look like they're quite defensive, but you know, that doesn't mean anything in this game. So we're just going to jump in and see how we get on. Okay, so I have actually turned the commentary off because I'm not having the same commentary littered throughout the whole of the seasons. So you're just going to have to listen to my monotone. And Nemesis gives away a quick free kick there. And Whittingham's through on goal already. It's a great save by Spike. It was nearly 1-0 down in the opening minutes there. But Patton, we've got a breakaway here, and it's a poor ball in all honesty. That was terrible with a left peg. We've got to try and keep this ball really against these, considering they're so defensive. And that's twice we've been ripped open in the early passes. But Falcons picks up the ball nicely. That's a good ball to set. Sep's got to do more in the opponent's third there. Ricky Lambert and Pilkington's have got so much space on the opening minutes, and he dinks a little ball through, and Bibby just manages to get ahead on it. And Nemesis clears. Now this is something that we need to be careful of. We've not got that many men with numbers going forward, so again, trying to keep hold of the ball is probably crucial for us in this opening game. Otherwise, we're just going to get countered to death. The Falcons with a nice leap there. He's give the ball away though, not intentionally. It's some lovely football by Cardiff City in the opening half. Bibby just mopping up there. The ball's been given away though, and Cardiff again, the second shot of the game. Both on target, I might add. But Crestwick just sort of comes out with the ball, and Falcons is just going to spray that across the back four. Bibby takes it with the ball in the inside. Armstrong plays it down the line. Sep's got a mile to run into there, but there's not much support in the box. There's support arriving now. The ball gets nodded down. No one's there to clean it up. Weza picks it up, centre midfield. Bibby's trying to hound it down, but he's getting absolutely nowhere with it. He's just not fast enough. He's strong enough, he's just not fast enough. A little ball tries to get played through there. And Cardiff, another shot. And Spike is pulling out all sorts of saves in this first half to be able to try and kick the ball. It's another fine save. Right into the bottom corner. He got down really well to save that. Okay, so we are on the back foot again. But Patton picks the ball up in the centre midfield and gives it away needlessly in the centre of the park. But Falcons is there to mop up. And we have got a bit of a break going on here, a little bit of counter football. And the Midnight Kid just takes the ball down the right hand side. He's taken on one. Can he get the ball into the box? That's what we need. He does, but he's defended at the first opportunity. Nemesis with the ball into the box. The keeper comes and gets out with these. Amos is just took it out the air. Too easy. Falcons, he's been easily one of the best players on the park this afternoon, with his passing and everything really, trying to keep the ball out. So Sep's got the ball. Lays it off to TTB. TTB seeing the overlap. It's a great ball through to Sep. He just needs to try and get a shot on target. He doesn't just get there in time. So Armstrong just throws the ball in. He hasn't really got much to aim for really here. Nemesis is on the left wing. Oof. We haven't managed to keep the ball, and we go in at half-time at 0-0. We need to do something a little bit different in the second half, I think. I'm going to make a few subs and give some of the other lads a run out. Bear in mind, obviously, only 3 subs apply, being a championship game. No extra, there's no special rules. So we're going to take... We'll take Nem off, and we'll bring Wixie on. And I feel like Patton probably needs a rest in this half. So we're going to bring on Carrasco and see if that makes a difference. We have got more options on the bench, should we need them. But we'll see if a bit of pace on the left-hand side can inject something into it. I've been caught short early in the second half. But luckily, we've managed to get something out of it. Ricky Lambert getting a good talking to. Falcons are just trying to find the Midnight Kid on the right hand side, but the ball just isn't got enough power on it. He makes up for it with a challenge. He needs to get back there now, as he's left a bit of a gap, and he does. He does effortlessly, I might add. And the Midnight Kid squares it. Oh, Ricky Lambert's sold him there. And Falcons again, it's just easy, too easy for him there. It's a good ball through to TTB, who hasn't really got much to aim for. Sepp's got a bit of chasing to do, and he nearly gets there. He nearly robs the defender. And that's easy enough. Okay, so there's a sub being made here. Immers is coming on. 57 minutes gone on the clock, and the deadlock is yet to be broken. We've yet to register a shot yet. Never mind a shot on target, so hopefully that'll change soon. And Bibi just gets away with it there. Sepp with a good ball. We're going to bring Wixie into the game here now. He's got a lot of room to run into here. Can he find a man in the box? No, he can't. It's blocked at the first hurdle again. But he's made a strange... Oh! Carrasco. That couldn't have been far away. I don't know why the ball was let go. It sort of goes through Midnight Kid's legs there. But yeah, it wasn't that far away. So Wixie again getting stuck in the second half. He's found the ball to Sepp. And there's a bit of a meaty challenge going on there. That definitely should be a card, I imagine. At minimum. Nope. Okay, he's just getting a talking to. That's his last chance, Whittingham. It's a terrible challenge. No part of the ball. I don't know how good the... Okay, so Sepp apparently is the best free kick taker we've got. So we'll just see. There's a bit of a gap in the wall. Let's see if we can challenge the goalkeeper. And we can't even get it over the first man. And we're going to get hit right on the counter here. Alistair needs to put a bit more pace in there. He needs to put a shift in, but Falcons is coming over to cover. And again, for probably the 6th time this game, has put a fantastic shift in at the back to get the ball. But the ball's been... TTB's through. Oh, and it's a great save to his right-hand side. He knows he should have done much better with that. It's a fantastic ball through from Sepp. And possibly I should have taken it on his right foot, but them near posts, you've got to fancy yourself against the goalkeeper at your near post. Okay, so Wixie to take the corner. It's a delightful ball, just no one there to attack it. The Midnight Kid brings it down, but he's been intercepted at the edge of the box. There's quite a few breaks. There's a big break on here for Cardiff if they can get into the box in time. It's a wasteful shot in all honesty. They should have done miles better with that. He had so much more space to be able to either knock the ball into or find a man to his left. And he's just wasted the chance. So we've got the last 15 minutes. Midnight Kid evades the challenge, puts the ball through, and unfortunately there's no one on the end of that. It's a great challenge by Crestwick on the inside. TTB, Sepp. Something's got to happen here if we're going to get more than a point. Unfortunately, it's came to nothing. Falcons again. If he's not man of the match, I don't know who is. But the Midnight Kid is on the right hand side here. He just needs to get that ball in. Unfortunately, he's not managed to do it, and I think in the process they've ended up getting a goal kick. There's 7 minutes left, so we're going to see if we can bring on a player here. We've got one more to bring on, and we're going to give Julian a chance to get on. Carrillo gets a run out. The ball's been played on the left hand side. So some good charging down by TTB, in all honesty. Pilkington with the throw, Goodison. Cardiff looking to try and get something, snatch a late victory and change that 1 point to 3. And they're running on the left hand side. Bibby manages to get a foot in. Spike needs to come and collect, and it's another good take by Spiking. Armstrong passes it down to Wixie. This is his last chance saloon for the PES universe. And Carrillo is through. He's not got anybody in the box. Now he has. Support's arriving. Oh, TTB in the 92nd minute. He should have done a lot better with that. He should have done miles better with that. He just jumped too early. There's 5 minutes left on the clock. Is there one more chance? It doesn't look like it. It's the 93rd minute now. Cardiff have just played the ball forward, and I think that was just more desperation than a pass. And it's ended at the Cardiff City Stadium, 0-0 on the opening day of the season for PES Universe. It's not a bad result, in all honesty. The team spirit that we've got, I think we've done quite well to actually take a point there. So looking back then, we've had 40%, 49% of the session. Shots on target, shots off target. We've had one shot less off target. On target, sorry. One foul compared to their two. Two more goal kicks, corner kicks, sorry, and one more free kick. Jesus, pass completion is 69%. Now that is something I do actually want to try and improve in the coming games. But as it stands, first game of the season, 69% is not that bad. Spike obviously making the 3 big saves early in the first half, and I think there was one in the second half. But again, Falcons is man of the match, as predicted. He had an absolute blinding game. Couple of other stats on there as well. Spike getting 6.5. I think he had a shout for a man of the match as well. But that pretty much is your stats for that game. Okay, so a couple of results that are through from today. Everyone's played. Nottingham Forest running out 4-0. Leeds 4-0. Reading 3-0. So I'm guessing they're making up the top 3 already. As predicted, there they are. So we're currently propping up the table in 13th at the moment. Okay, so the coach is saying that this is a report on development of our players. You know how Nemesis has played out of position the other day, apparently? I know he's a left winger in the game and he played left wing, so I don't understand why the coach is saying that. But yeah, your players get when they play in a different position, they do actually get better at it and actually become the position that you've played them in. So that's pretty good, really. So it means we can actually switch the wingers over should we need to in the future. So Madden has acquired a new role of the new team role, team player. Team role indicates where the player will contribute to the team. So that pretty much means that we need to start playing him more, which is unfortunate for the Midnight Kid. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are actually going to leave it there. We've played one game, we've got it going. We've got our first point, basically. That was all we was aiming for, and the team spirit's gone up one as well, so that's always good. We've got a healthy transfer budget and salary budget to be able to use should we need anybody on an emergency basis only. But I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys, and don't forget to come back for episode 2.